Here, let's just do a bold way. Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.
Everyone is welcome here.
Hey.
Hey, you.
Let's see what we're looking at today. Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell.
And I'm Jennifer, one of Maxwell's moms. Welcome to Seriously Cereal.
Episode number
488.
Thanks, numbsters.
Seriously Cereal is made possible by viewers like you.
And by Blue Legacy, a volunteer-run nonprofit dedicated to bringing people together.
You can find out more at
www.seriouslycereal.org. Thanks, Spoonie.
If you eat your cereal dry, then you are a snacker, like our buddy, Bowler.
Hello!
Hey. Or, if you prefer your cereal with milk, then you are a spooner, like our pal, Spoonie. He's also Seriously Cereal's director.
Every month we post episodes with a theme.
And this month's theme is...
Groups! Thanks, numbsters.
Thank you. And today, we will be reviewing Strawberry and Cinnamon Cheerios Protein.
Muscle building.
Yeah.
All right. Muscles.
All right, Spoonie. It's time to talk. Okay, some more Cheerios flavors. Though, these, I want to say that we already have strawberry Cheerios, and I know we have cinnamon Cheerios, so I guess the protein part is the real draw here.
Yeah, so the real group here is that Cheerios is now releasing a special high protein version of Cheerios. And this is another duo group, so two in the group.
And that's nice to kind of get your grain group and your protein all in one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just to be clear though, I know we're joking about muscles, but what is protein? What is that?
Well, protein is one of the things that we need to keep our bodies healthy, and it does tie pretty much directly into muscle growth.
Okay.
So it keeps our muscles strong and healthy. It's a really good slow release energy. So it, like with sugar, we go, ooh, I'm excited right away. Oh, I have all this energy, but then, whoa, the sugar wears off. Protein, our body takes a little bit longer to digest it. So actually it gives us our energy a little bit slower, and we don't crash. It doesn't just run out. Yeah. So that's really nice.
Yeah, protein is pretty cool, huh?
It is.
It's the word of the day. I'm Sunny, and
protein
is the word of the day.
Okay, so protein, a super important nutrient
As
that
we said.
helps us grow and heal. Protein can be found in things like meat, eggs, beans, nuts, and now these Cheerios.
Yeah. All right, then. Let's find out more about these protein Cheerios. Cheerios protein.
Okay.
Okay. So, a serving for both of these cereals is 1 cup. Calories per serving are 150, and total carbohydrates 24 grams.
I have another question though, real quick.
Okay.
How much protein?
Oh, good question. Let's see. This one has 8 grams.
This one too. 8 grams of protein.
Very nice.
All right.
Not bad.
Fork-a-million?
Hello there, Maxwell and Jennifer.
Hey, Fork-a-million. What's up with the added sugar?
Kiddos shouldn't have more than 12 grams of added sugar each day. Grown-ups can have up to 24 grams. But everyone should be careful not to eat too much sugar, because it doesn't do a very good job of helping us grow and be healthy. This cereal has
11
grams of added sugar. And this cereal has
12
grams of added sugar.
Thanks, Forkamillion and Numpsters.
Glad to help.
Interesting. So this one has 1 gram less of added sugar than this one. So there's still the exact average a kiddo should have in a day, but I wonder why this one has more added sugar.
I think it's a good trade-off though, even though these are a little bit higher in the sugar. You know, it's got that protein, it's got 12 grams of whole grain. Hi, Spider! And I noticed, Max, look, it says 8 grams protein right on the front.
Oh my god. And the problem with the face
Ooh,
of
how much protein? Right here. Thanks, Spider.
Hey, Bowler and Numpsters. What can you tell us about the price for this cereal?
What you're reviewing today costs,
$5.93.
and there are
11.
servings. Ha ha ha. Thanks for helping, Numpsters.
You're welcome.
Alright. Thanks, Bowler and Numpsters. Thank you too, Spider.
Hi, Spider.
Okay, so $5.93 for one of these boxes, divided by 11 for one of these boxes. That's what, 53 cents per serving? Yeah.
Okay, and
53
I
cents
know,
per serving.
depending on where you shop, an average serving of cereal costs between 35 and 40 cents. So you're probably thinking, Max, oh my gosh, that math can't be right. That's way too
Yeah.
high. But you guys, I think it's because protein. So the thing is that in general, because protein is so important for human beings, which kind of doesn't make sense that it would then be more expensive. It should be less expensive so we can all afford it. But again, that's just my opinion. Protein in America does tend to be a little bit more expensive. So meat, beans, eggs, nuts, things with protein. So that didn't surprise me that this would be a particularly expensive cereal.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright, though, I guess let's see how they taste.
Yeah.
Alright, Spooty. Time to taste. Alright, so, as usual, this is a serving right here, and,
Serving.
what should we do? Should we go, strawberry first?
Yeah.
Alright,
Strawberry on this side.
frame left to frame right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice pink color. Looks like they're on the smaller side as far as Cheerios go.
Okay, these do have a strong scent.
Hang on,
Yeah.
maybe.
Definitely a strawberry scent.
Ooh, yeah. Because of the
Oh.
strawberry milk. And I don't think that's because of the milk I poured, but maybe. Well, it certainly tastes like it. Very sweet. Oh, it's a little bit on the dusty side compared to Cheerios. It's crunchy and kind of dusty.
It's pea protein from green peas. I
Oh.
forgot to mention that peas can also have protein. It tastes like a fresh strawberry.
I don't know. I feel like strawberries are tangier. This
Really?
tastes more like a Nesquik like strawberry milk.
Oh, okay. Or like a fresh strawberry sprinkled with sugar.
Yeah.
Yes, you're
And
right.
I
This
know
is-
I'm having this as a spooner, so there is literally milk here, but specifically when I say strawberry milk, I mean like an artificial strawberry taste, like a very sweet artificial strawberry taste.
This tastes natural to me. I have to say, this tastes like a homemade strawberry jam. You know, so that's where like all the sugar would come into play.
You know, I can taste that. I can taste that. Mm-hmm. There's a little tang maybe, but it's faint. Oh wait, no, it's getting stronger. Okay, interesting.
There's something a little. Did you call them dusty?
Yeah, like it feels like there's some sort of like powder in them.
Yeah,
It
they're
reminds me of-
grainy.
Yeah, grainy.
They're a little
Yeah.
bit more grainy than a classic Cheerio.
You know, I wonder if that's because of the protein, because you remember that
Yes.
protein ghost cereal?
Uh-huh.
That was like super grainy. Like this is just a
Exactly.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not a fan of it, but it's nowhere near as bad.
No,
and
I
actually
think
it
that's-
soaks up the milk a lot better. It stops being grainy after a little bit.
I think that's exactly what it is, Maxwell. I
Yeah,
think it's
once
the
it-
pea protein makes it that little bit of graininess.
It-
But I think this is done better than some of the other high protein cereals that we've tried, where the whole thing feels like you're biting into a little condensed piece of sawdust.
Yeah, and it actually does soak with the milk a little better. The graininess is still there a little bit, but once you let it sit for a while, it actually isn't so bad. It did turn the milk kind of pink though.
And when I'm looking at this, you guys, I can see that there is like a
strawberry
light
milk.
glaze, but I will say they are, as I always like to show, not sticky. That's really nice if you're going to be a snacker.
And these are also on the smaller side compared to typical Cheerios.
Do they seem a little smaller than a regular Cheerio?
Yeah, they both kind of do. I don't know.
I don't know, you guys.
I'm seeing actual like little.
They
cinnamon
seem about the same to me, but they could be. They could be.
Okay, these also have the grainyness, but I have to admit, it's a little less obvious because of the cinnamon. Because it looks like there is like actual pieces of cinnamon mixed into the actual dough of the Cheerios here. And so that puts me in the frame of mind where I'm like, okay, there's gonna be little bits of something in here. So when I'm getting the little protein graininess, I'm actually like, oh no, it's just cinnamon. Even though I know it's not, but it's like I kind of expected.
You know what I love about this one? It isn't cinnamon and sugar Cheerios.
No.
It's cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's earthy.
Yeah.
It's almost savory.
Yeah, it has a little bit of spice to it. And
That cinnamon kick.
And it lingers in an aftertaste. It does have a little sweetness though, I do think I will say.
Yeah, I'm not really using the word savory there accurately.
No, but no, I hear you though.
It doesn't taste like Cinnadust.
Yes.
It doesn't taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something like that. It tastes like a really nice quality cinnamon.
It's a strong cinnamon taste. I wonder if that's why the strawberry flavor tasted official to me, just because it was so strong. But I feel like strawberry tastes usually do have more tanginess, so I don't know. I don't eat fruit, you guys, so my frame of reference for some fruits is a little bit, it's a little bit limited. What? Oh yeah, well, that'd be like. You have to tell me I already ate all my strawberry ones. Here, let's just do a bowl anyway. So I don't have to get more milk.
Wow, I actually love that.
Oh.
Who would have known?
Yeah, well, actually is pretty good.
Cinnamon and strawberries. I feel like because this cinnamon tastes so natural and fantastic, it does overpower the strawberry taste some.
I'm still getting the sweetness though, but yeah, I'm not getting smoothie.
Yeah, but see, look, cinnamon.
Yeah.
Not like, cinnamon flavoring.
Yeah, it's high up there.
Cinnamon. And actually, yeah, it's high up on the ingredient list.
And like the strawberry ones, the
strawberry puree, apple puree.
That is very interesting. But I will say that much like the strawberry Cheerios, the cinnamon Cheerios they also soak up the milk a little more, so the graininess is a little less apparent, so that's nice as a spooner. And pretty fast too, I'd say like in a minute.
The flavor is
45
fantastic.
seconds. The graininess is gone. Good.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like a cereal that it's like, if it says it tastes like strawberry, it's got strawberry puree in it. If it says it tastes like cinnamon, it has cinnamon in it. Not, this obtuse, not very clear, natural flavors. Well, natural flavors of what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they can mix and match things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember this one drink I used to have. It was like an iced fruit drink.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was clementine flavor, but it was like they got that flavor from like grapefruit, orange. It was like a whole bunch of strange different things. Like no actual clementine like flavor at all.
Even though it was called clementine, and clementine is an orange.
Yeah. And I don't think it was like specifically a clementine orange even when they said, because I guess there was a little bit of orange in there, but like it wasn't like this actual like specific flavor. I want to say maybe it wasn't even orange at all. But all right, let's see though. Whew. These are a little tricky. I'm not sure what I want to score these.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, I need more time too.
Yeah.
I need more time too.
Well, you know what I think we should do?
What?
I think that it's...
Hello, everyone. Are you ready for a story? I know I am.
I am too, Book of Coin. What are we reading today?
Today's story is
Princess Claire and the Mangy Dog by Carol Caldwell. Chapter 1. Princess Claire was picking flowers to decorate her father's desk when a dog ran through the daisies. He was a shaggy red dog with clumps of fur tangled on his legs and tail. She could see his ribs sticking out. He came out of nowhere and seemed to be going nowhere. His long tongue flapped out of the side of his mouth as he ran. He nosed his way into a low hedge and disappeared. I wonder where he came from, she thought aloud. When she took the flowers to the kitchen to find a vase to put them in, she asked the cook, "Have you seen a stray dog around the castle looking hungry and mangy?" "Oh my, yes. I saw him last Saturday when I put the garbage out. I imagine he was the one that turned the bucket over and spread everything out in the yard. He's a pest. We should have a guard chase him away for good. Chapter 2. The next day, Claire was in the stable helping cool down her horse, Diamond, after her morning ride. She saw the same mangy dog, but this time he followed a man. As she watched, the man kicked the dog, which yelped and rolled over. It slowly got up and limped after the man. He yelled, "Get away, you dirty dog!" Claire's words spilled out of her mouth before she thought what to say. "Hey, you shouldn't kick an animal!" The man turned around and scowled. "What concern is it of yours, missy?" "It's my concern because it's wrong to mistreat a dog like that. Is he yours? Then you should feed him and not kick him." She stood with her hands on her hips. Her eyes got hot and blurry. The man walked away, waving his hand backwards at her. Claire asked a groomsman who the man was. The groomsman bowed, answering, "Princess Claire, that's Paul. He's new to the castle. His job is to clean out the stables, toss hay, and feed the cows. I'm sorry he was rude to you." "I'm sorry he was mean to the dog." Claire felt a tight knot growing inside her chest. She wanted to do something to help the poor animal. She stomped off in the direction of her thinking place, a bench in the garden surrounded by beautiful flowers and shaded by a huge oak tree. She had some serious thinking to do. Chapter 3. Claire gathered up her thoughts, and after dinner she asked her father, "What happens if someone mistreats a dog?" Her father rubbed his black beard as he thought about her question. "I suppose it depends on the situation." Claire bit her lip. "Oh, never mind. I'll figure this out myself." She left to do just that. Because Claire was taught the right way to treat animals, she assumed everyone knew that, but maybe not. She pulled down her piggy bank and shook all the money out to see what she had. She decided she would buy the dog from the man, and then she could take care of it. 5 gold coins lay in a pile on her quilt. She didn't know if that was enough, but it was all she had, so it had to be. Chapter 4. The next day, Claire was ready with the money in her pocket, waiting for Paul. When she saw him, she stepped in his path. He sneered at her. One side of his face scrunched up to his ear, and he made a sound like a growl. She hoped her voice didn't shake. "Please, sir, may I buy your dog?" "Oh, Princess Claire, excuse me. Buy me dog? That ain't me dog. It'd be a good-for-nothing stray. Now move on. I got work to do." Paul loped off toward the barn, and the dog followed behind. Princess Claire didn't know what to think. If it isn't his dog, no wonder he doesn't take care of it. But why does the dog follow him? Later that day, Claire's friend Ninian delivered the castle's order of milk and cheese. Claire met him by the kitchen door and asked him about the dog. Ninian scratched his head. "I've seen the dog, but I don't know who he belongs to. All I know about dogs is that if you feed them, they'll hang around." Claire wrinkled her whole face in delight. "Do you think if I put food out for him every day, he would stay here?" "He might." And the story continues in Princess Claire and the Mangy Dog.
What a good story.
Agreed.
Oh. Thanks, Spider.
Did the hosts figure out their scores?
I think they did.
Time to pop away.
See you next time.
Okay. I'm feeling refreshed, and I think I'm about ready to wrap this up.
Oh, the scores were tricky. They're tricky sometimes. It's not always easy to find the right score.
Oh, fan mail! Thank you, Dumpsters!
Thanks. And thank you. We love hearing from
We
you.
really do. All right, let's see what you've sent in today.
Fan mail.
All right, so this is a letter to the whole team from Susan K. through the mailbox on our website. And Susan writes, where are the new Seriously Cereal books? I looked and I can't even find the Crispy Cookbook anymore. I bought 4 copies of the Crispy Cookbook and gave them to each of my kids. They're all grown up with kids of their own. But, Susan, right off the bat, I do have to say, this isn't really related to your question, but I appreciate that you are one of those parents that do not always consider their kiddos to be kiddos even after they are grown-ups. I value that.
Me too, Susan.
Alright, but okay, the new Seriously Cereal books. Well, I can say right off the bat, the Crispy Cookbook is probably not available right now because we're releasing a new version of it.
That's true.
It's going to have full color illustrations. It's going to be really cool. Mm-hmm. But the new Seriously Cereal books, do you want to take this one?
Yes. So what's going on, Susan, is we actually wanted the new version of the cookbook, which, by the way, is going to be in hardback.
Yes.
We decided that not only did we want to do a new version of the cookbook with more recipes and improved recipes, but we wanted there to be full color artwork inside and it to be hardback. So in order to do that, it took a lot more work than Maxwell and I imagined.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually wound up having it come to us. We looked it all over and we went, we want to change even more. And this was all happening in November and December of last year. Yeah. And then the same with, there are 4 Seriously Cereal paperback books that we actually also want to release new to you guys. Some of them are redone versions of older Seriously Cereal titles, and some of them are brand new versions. But all of them have new content, more content, fancier design, all of that. So everything is just taking a little bit of extra time, but we can tell you this, Susan, guaranteed, because a little secret between you and me, Susan.
Oh, okay. Should I cover my ears?
Yes, you definitely should. No, you don't have to. The Seriously Cereal hardback cookbook in its final form is right in the other room. Yeah. Now, we do not have the 4 other books in our hands yet. No. They're still mailing from the printer. But we have the cookbook, and we're going to do a little video entirely about the cookbook, yes. A little bite.
We might have already done it already.
That's true, but it'll be in the month of February. So yes. That's true, Susan. It might already be on our channel. You might be able to find it. It's a little bite, and I'm sure Maxwell will make sure that the thumbnail shows the hardback.
I'm super proud of the covers.
Yeah,
I will.
So we're hoping that all 5 of the Seriously Cereal books, the hardback cookbook and the 4 new paperbacks, will all be out in February. Yeah. But I don't want to promise about those paperbacks because I don't have them physically in my hands yet. Yeah. So thank you for asking, because we want you to be able to find them. You should be able to find all the books at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, anywhere that books are sold. They should now, in February of 2025, they're all available. We just haven't showed them off on the show yet. Yes. But Susan, if you search for Seriously Cereal, you should be able to find all the books now as of February 2025. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We are really excited. Max, do you want to talk at all about the cookbook, since we know we're going to be able to show that off, or do you want to save that for the little bite?
I think I want to save that for the little bites. And if it has already happened, I don't want to be redundant.
That's true.
But yeah.
I love, Susan, that you bought the cookbook for your grown kids.
Yeah.
And for your grandkids, obviously, then too.
That's a fun activity.
Yeah, it really is, because I think a lot of people think, well, most families know how to already make Rice Krispie treats. It's a pretty classic recipe. Sure. It comes out on pretty much every classic Rice Krispie cereal box. But we really took it a step further, and we were doing like all of our family favorite variations on a Rice Krispie treat. Not just Rice Krispie treat, but make it with Fruity Pebbles, Rice Krispie treat, but make it with Cocoa Krispies. No, there's a lot of really interesting recipes in there. Not just adding chocolate chips, but sometimes adding butterscotch, fruit, dried fruit pieces, mixing different flavors together to get Rice Krispie treats that are like s'mores, or Rice Krispie treats that are almost savory, or stuff like that. And so we had a lot of fun with that. Maxwell took all of that beautiful black and white artwork that was in the original cookbook. he colored it. So there's all of those amazing ones, but also new artwork as well.
A little bit, just a little.
A little bit. And there's now little spoons at the top of each. Oh, I won't say anymore. I won't say anymore. Maxwell wants to save it, and so do I.
Well, thank you for writing in,
Thank you, Susan. And you guys, if you have any questions or comments or ideas for Seriously Cereal, things you want to see, go on over to seriouslycereal.org and tap or click that mailbox. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to sign up. You don't get added to a mailing list. You don't even give us your email address. We love to hear from you. I know my score too.
And we'll say all the mail stuff at the end again, speaking of being redundant.
Of course.
All right. But yeah.
I like that though. I like to remind you guys in a million ways. All right.
Time to score. Thanks, Booty. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Did you know that everyone here at Seriously Cereal is a volunteer? We are. And you can support the show over at seriouslycereal.org.
Because Seriously Cereal is safe for kids, YouTube turns off comments when we post episodes online. But we love hearing from you. Go to seriouslycereal.org and use the mailbox button to send us a message. We might read it in a future episode.
Find new episodes of Seriously Cereal every Saturday morning on YouTube, on public access television, and at seriouslycereal.org.
See you next time.
Bye.
Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.